going to learn lesson number 1. What am I doing? Subject Value Education for Standard 4th. We'll move on to our lesson. What am I doing? Feeling for others means taking care of them, being kind to them, and sympathy and not to hurt them. These are the feelings for others we should have in our day-to-day life. Can someone recognize her? Who is she? Yes, Mother Teresa. She was born on 26th of August 1910. She died on 5th of September 1997. She has been awarded by the Nobel Prize, Bharat Ratna, Order of Smile, Golden Honor of the National, of the Nation, etc. She is well known for in our country. She was a social worker and used to serve the people who are unwanted and take care of them and serve them. Mother Teresa. She was a person who was deeply sensitive. Being sensitive means caring, caring enough about the people to reach out to them in kindness and sympathy and a desire not to hurt them. Some people have a natural kindness and cannot bear to see the people in the pain or in the trouble. In the same way, the Mother Teresa was. Her heart went out to all those who were in trouble. She used to serve them and take care of them. As you can see in the picture, how she's taking care of the old man who is suffering from the sickness. And the second picture, she is been taking care of unwanted child who has been thrown out. She takes care of him, as you can see in the picture. So whenever she sees the people who are in trouble, she is to take care and serve them. She had a courage to face the world and to show there was someone who cares for those the world rejected. Means she is to face the world and the world had rejected her, but she did not rejected the people who were been rejected by the society, cultural, tradition and by the world. She is to love them. She is to take care of them. She is to be very kind with them. So, as it is said that she was very courageous and faced the world. For their sake, herself faced rejection. Rejection means she was being rejected by the people. The people were not inviting her and not respecting her. And criticism. What is the meaning of criticism? An act of saying that something or someone is bad. And she was being insulted. She was being insulted by the people who were around her. But she put her own feelings aside. in order to take care of the feelings of others. As you can see in the picture, how she cared the people, how she loved the small kids, how she served them by giving them shelter, food, and her feelings were inside her heart. She is to take care of the others' feelings who are in trouble. She is to take care of them who are sick. She is to serve them. Mother Teresa was devoted her whole life to serve of others. Devoted means very loving or loyal. She is to love the people and was loyal. She was loyal in her service and she gave her whole of the life to serve the people who are in need and who are in trouble. She is to serve them. Once when she was begging for the help for her home, she held out her hand to a man and said, "Help my poor," means she went for begging for a help for her home to for a people who are in trouble or who are in sick. So for their shelter, she went on begging to a man. And what she said? "Help my poor." So she said, "Please help me because my people or my child are being suffered from trouble, the sickness. So I want them to be helped." So she asked the help from the man and told him or said to him, "Help my poor." The man spit on her hand and said, "Take that." She put out her other hand gently and said, "That was for me. Now, what are you going to give me for my children?" The man felt ashamed and later became one of the greatest benefactors. Now, here, as she was begging for the help for the poor and the needy people or the children, the man whom she was begging spit on her hand. He spit on her hand. But the Mother Teresa did not feel bad. What she did? She put her other hand gently on him and said, "Now this spit was for me, but now what are you giving to my children?" So she was begging that, "Please give my children. What are you going to give to my children?" The man felt ashamed. He was very shameful what he had done. And then later, that man became one of the greatest benefactor. He became a greater leader, a great personality. Jeffrey Leonard Cheshire was a pilot with a British RAF, Royal Air Force. He was a pilot at Royal Air Force. He was brave young man who flew his plane with a great daring and skill into the enemy line during Second World War. He was having a skill of driving a plane and he was courageous and a brave person. And during the Second World War, he entered the enemy line in the Second World War. He was a British Royal Air Force, a young man. He was awarded the Victoria Cross, which is the highest military honor given to the man who fight with outstanding courage. The Victoria Cross is the highest and most prestigious award for the British honor system. It is awarded for the valor in the presence of the enemy to the member of the British Army Force. It may be awarded for a person of any rank in the naval, military and air force of United Kingdom. When he retired from RAF Royal Air Force, did he think he had done enough for his country? Not at all. He wanted to help the people in trouble. So he opened the Jasher Foundation Home for the people with an incurable illness. He opened a foundation home for the people who are incurable means the sickness. Incurable means the sickness which cannot be cured very fast. So he removed a foundation home for them. His goodness and sensitivity has reached Mumbai. There is a gesture home for the aged at Andheri East. Mahakali Cave Road, where the good nuns take care of the old people who have no family and have cast them out. Sadly, many people are insensitive to the feeling of old people and find them a burden. Then at the here at the Cheshire home, they are loved, cared for, and given comfort and peace. Geoffrey Leonard Cheshire was a man with a sensitive heart, and he has spread it to others. We should do our best to reach out the people in any way we can and understand their feelings. We must be kind to the animal too. They feel pain and hunger like us. They work for us and yet we treat them so badly sometimes. We must take care of our environment. If we go on abusing nature as we are doing now by cutting forests, polluting air and water, it will be bad for us. If nature dies, we die. What do you feel when you see the things happening? Sadness, joy, anger, worry, pity. A kind man helping by a blind boy. How do you will feel? Joy. Feel joy because he has been helped by the kind man to cross the road. Second example. What do you feel when you see these things happening? Sad, joy, anger, worry, pity. The hotel owner slapping a waiter boy. How you will feel? You'll feel sad because he's been slapped by the owner of the hotel. So you'll be sad. What do you feel when you see this thing happening? Sad, joy, anger, worry, pity. A dog with his leg crashed under a car. How do you will feel? Pity, sad, or worried? Underline in blue the statement which shows that people are not sensitive, and underline in red the statement which shows they are sensitive to nature. People wash their animals in rivers. It is not sensitive. So we have to underline it in the blue. Factories let them waste flow into rivers. This is also an not insensitive statement. So we have to put it in the blue. The parks and gardens are well maintained. Third statement. This is sensitive because the parks and gardens are maintained. So we have to put it in the red color. Fourth, sheep spill oil and kill sea life. This is not sensitive because the sea life is or the fish life is in danger because of the spill of oil from the ship. Fifth statement, vehicles pollute the air with farm. Even here, the pollution is being made by the vehicles. So it is not sensitive. So we have to put a statement in blue. Sixth, people clean up a picnic spot. It is sensitive. People clean it and make the picnic spot a beautiful place and keep the environment clean. Give yourself a star in the box alongside when you do this. Organize a tree planting drive with your friends. If you have organized a tree planting with your friends, you can give star to yourself. Second, if you see dying tree and you water it, so you have to give yourself a star. So you have to do this activity by yourself. Third, save water. Do not leave the taps running. If you see a tap, you have to close it. If you have done it, give yourself a star. Use less plastic bags. If you are using a less plastic bag at your home or outside, then you can give star to yourself. Thank you. I hope you have understood the lesson. What am I doing? And please subscribe it.